Mesopotamian at all, but you see anything in there that jumps out at you? I'll give you a couple minutes to look it over. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right, so we've got our end figure again with these two lions, and this is something that will continue actually into limited form into the Middle Kingdom. We'll see a master again, this master of the animals motif, which comes out of Uruk during this time. Okay. Whoops. I guess that is actually it. So let me just jump back here. So. Again, these Mesopotamian elements that show up in Egyptian art and architecture quickly become Egyptianized to the point where we rarely think of them as being non-Egyptian. And around 3100, we have the decline of, we have the decline of Uruk presence outside of southern Mesopotamia. During the Jemet Nasser period, again, 3100 to 2900, this isn't to say that Uruk collapses, right? Places like Habuba Kabira aren't sacked, they're not destroyed, they're just abandoned and left to sort of fall apart. There's a shrinkage, if you will, taking place during the following Jemet Nasser period, in which all of these traditions continue in the south at places like Uruk, at places like Eridu and Ur. However, all of these periphery sites, all of Al-Ghazi's enclaves, stations, and outposts, places like Susa, places like Bhutto, places like even Tel Brak, revert back to the earlier traditions that define them. And we see the emergence of, say, Proto-Elamite culture. We see Egypt taking new directions in its art and architecture, and leading to the New Kingdom. So that pretty much wraps up the Uruk period. We're going to be continuing next week. Any questions before we break for the weekend? All right. Okay. All right. Well, I will see you guys on Monday, and have a good weekend.